that's one of those things.
Of course.
So,
what's your process for writing this script? So like, okay, here's the thing. Just quickly, like for like Urbana-Champaign, like what was you went to your book? What was
well, most of our stuff's from my experience.
Whiskey.
Yeah, bourbon. It's bourbon. Whiskey Wednesdays is a good thing. Now, so how it usually works, if it's a destination, because I traveled a lot even before, like I'll have some overall ideas from my previous travels there. I'll probably go through maybe, I don't know, like 100 blogs and read through their stuff, and then I'll watch maybe 20 YouTube videos. And then if you ever watch any of our live feeds, it'll be in our library in our house. Like we don't have a dining room, we have a library. And there's a whole wall of travel books. And I will read the history of the country, the culture of the country. Because I think that's one thing people miss is like, if you read about the history of a country, it really explains a lot of how people are. Like, oh yeah, I get it now. It's like knowing the language. Like if you know the language, you start to see some of those differences. Oh, you have 6 different words for the color blue because of how it means to you. Oh, I got it now. Like that explains things. And so I'll read all that stuff. And I have some rough ideas about some stuff I want to talk about, but I won't film like the don'ts of, I don't know, I'm going to Manchester here soon. I'm like, the don'ts of Manchester. I'm not going to do that day one. I'm going to stay there a few more days. I have my ideas. I'm like, but those are those people's ideas. I want to come up with my own ideas. And so then I'll go around and see how things are, and then I put it together. And I usually film the don'ts the last day I'm in a location, because then I've had a few days there to really like get some stuff in, like start to feel it more, so it works better. That's why I usually have the most fun the first few days, because it's more exploring. Like let's see what the city has to offer. See what the country has to offer. So I'll do that. And then the actual filming part, I actually usually film in the morning because there's less people out, so it's less noise. And when I travel with my family, I let them sleep in. So like I'll get up at 6 or 7, go out, find them out, because I usually have scouted out a place to film. And I'll put my stuff up, and I can get a bunch of videos filmed. You know, some will be Professor Wolters, some will be Wolters World, some will be Wolters World Eats, whatever. They're different channels, and I'll film those. And by like 9:30, like the city's kind of come alive. About 10, it's got loud enough. I'm like, I can't film anymore. Take my stuff, go back to the hotel, drop the stuff off there. I'm like, hey, we're gonna go explore for the day, and then we just go explore for the day. And then maybe if the kids like want to have a break, you know, when they were little, like we go to a park. Like you'll notice, there's a lot of videos I have where we're right at a park. Because literally, like, I'm talking, like, there's the camera there. I'm talking to the camera, but right behind the camera is my kids playing. So, made it a little bit easier. So,
Interesting.
Yeah. And then, of course, when I walk around, I just have my phone. I just film all the B-roll as I walk around. So then, I mean, because I don't want to be the influencer in the wild where I'm walking around with a big camera and doing all this stuff and ruining other people's travels. I'm like, yeah, I can just hold my phone. I'm just a normal person. And I'll be out of the way to film my talking part. It doesn't look as cool. It's not like the vlogs where here we are. But that's not what I am. I want to help people.